everybody. Welcome back to Ethan's. Oh, actually, this isn't Ethan. This is.
Oh wow!
It's not. It's not
already
Ethan
blowing
Hahn.
it.
It's not. No. I'm not blowing anything.
Yikes!
I'm just saying. This is my introduction. This isn't Ethan Hahn Productions. What is that? Is that what your podcast?
This is
called?
Ethan Hahn Plus, the
Ethan
podcast.
Hahn Plus.
Yeah.
Sorry. From now on, this is Zoe Zab Plus.
Whoa.
Rookie move.
Well, okay. You just call this Zoe Zab Plus.
Zoe Zab Plus.
So you just stole my idea.
A little bit of forgery, but you have to. I need like a little foundation to build off of.
You're very creative.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
I get that a lot. This is why I'm majoring in an art major.
That's right.
So
You're kind of going around like digital media marketing.
Media?
So this is in your realm. You're learning a lot.
This is in my realm. I am learning a lot.
Wow.
Anyway, addressing the elephant in the room, I'm clearly and thankfully not Ethan. I'm Zoe. My name is Zoe. I am Ethan's #1 fan and also the youngest person to ever show up on his podcast. Oh, and might I add on to that, I'm also his 500th subscriber.
Yeah. Yes.
So I have a lot of, what is the word? Like, I have a lot of...
Spunk.
Sure.
A lot of energy.
I got a lot of spunk. I got a lot of energy.
Yeah. She won a sweepstakes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We had a little contest on for my I think out of 1 billion fans for the podcast. I think I have 1 billion for the channel and the podcast.
Yeah.
I picked a name out of a jar, and lo and behold, it was the 500 subscriber.
Surprise.
Zoe Zaballero.
Yeah. Yep.
Zoe Zaballero. How do you say your last name?
Zaballero. Just kidding. No, the last time
that
actually
was very Spanish for a Filipino.
It's really funny because the last time I said that, I like someone who was of Spanish descent. I was talking to them, and they asked me what my last name was. I said my last name like that, and they were like, "You sound so gringo right now," and I was actually so offended. I was like, "Dang, okay, maybe I just won't say it like that anymore."
Say it with the accent again.
Zaballero. Zaballero.
Zaballero.
Oh my goodness, you are uncultured.
Zaballero.
Oh.
I'm very cultured. No, I've taken Spanish. I took Spanish 1, 2, and 3, and I got B's and C's in all of them.
I can tell.
I'm very cultured. Did you take a language?
I did. I took Japanese.
Oh, say something in Japanese.
Konnichiwa. That was so.
Konnichiwa.
That is so. Don't make me speak.
Isn't that what everyone says?
No, please don't make me speak in Japanese, or else all the weebs are gonna come for me, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you have to. You just
No.
Oh, some host. Wow.
Yeah,
you gotta
sorry.
cater to the people.
Sorry,
Wow.
I know. No. I've done research. I know
Okay.
I know your audience is not. You don't have a big Japanese platform.
They're actually, you know what's funny? 1% listen in Japan. I don't know how. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's Mari. I don't know where that's from. Yeah.
Mari.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's like, no, that's half. That's one.
She's literally that's half. So it
That's
should be like
0.5%.
0.5%.
Yeah, there you go.
0.5%. Right.
0.5%.
But yeah, Zoe won with sweepstakes, and now she gets to host a show. How exciting! Yeah, and I'm the handsome, charismatic guest, and she's gonna lead it because she claims that she can host it. Also, by the way, the idea sparked. I just want to say this because at Jella, we're gonna tag you in this clip.
Jella,
She said that the time that you hosted Jella was really, really sucked and was like the worst thing she ever saw. Like she vomited after watching it, and she was like, "That was boring." She said it was boring. That much she did say. And I was like, "Oh, you're gonna host it? Can you be a fun host?" And look, now she's here. Let's see if she's got it.
Jella, just know that I love you a lot. This is just friendly banter. This is like, think of this as like me piggybacking off of you to get on Ethan's podcast.
Wow.
Just so I can talk.
She's been dying to get on, She's like, when am I going to have a podcast? Wow. Exactly. Ever since episode 1. You were like, wow, this is the best podcast I've ever seen. Crazy. I am the most talented person.
That's up for debate. Definitely up for debate, but
okay.
I don't know, probably one of the only podcasts I watch.
Oh wow.
Fairly.
What an honor. Wow, what an honor. I don't know if that's an honor, actually.
I also watch another podcast.
Okay.
Sometimes in the car. It's called Christian Girls Pop.
What? Christian Girls Pop.
Christian Girls Pop.
Okay,
Check
what do
them
they
out.
talk about on there?
What does the name sound like to you?
Christian girls. So
Christian Girls
is it
Pop.
just like everyday life of a Christian girl? She's like, I prayed this morning, and then I prayed again.
Whoa,
Christian Girls Pop?
Christian
Is it
Girls
like,
Pop.
are they singing on there?
Oh my gosh, no!
Wait,
they're
it's on Kids Bop.
No, it's kind of like a bunch of they do like devotionals.
Oh.
And like.
Listen, I'm like 3 years into all this. All right. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Like 3 years, 2.5 years, really. Yeah.
Glenn and Atalar are gonna come for your neck.
I know. Yeah. Zoe's a part of that Asian crew. But you guys don't see her in any vlogs because she's not that popular.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Actually, no, I've made 2 appearances in your vlogs.
Was it 2?
The cooking one and then the Christmas one.
Oh, yeah, you were in the cooking one. Were you in the Christmas one?
I was.
You were in the Christmas one. Oh, you were in the Friendsgiving one too. Now thinking about it.
Oh, make that 3.
Make that 3. Ooh, wow.
Keeps track more
Making your way up. Yeah. Because they're raking their way to the young adult group now.
Yeah. Oh, sadly. Downpour for life. Downpour for life.
She actually came at the podcast because the one that came out with Caleb recently, I promoted it on there. And she was like, is this what this chat is for?
Yeah. It's just like, if it's just going to be Ethan promoting his podcast, kick me out. Take me out right now. I did not sign up for this.
Everyone's there to support me. Like, just everyone's there to support me.
I think you're just using
it was
the group
relevant.
Chat.
Yeah, I am.
No.
Okay.
It was barely relevant.
It's very relevant. Caleb was part of it, and he's the pastor's kid. PK. So,
hey, listen, PKs are not always right. PKs, you know, it's like PKs are either hit or miss, and so far the ones that I've met, all love, misses.
Yikes.
All love though. Yikes. All love to my PKs out there.
Wow, that's.
God bless you.
That's fake. That's fake. Wow.
Oh my gosh, I hope my mom doesn't watch this because then she's gonna be like, you know how blessed PKs are.
Well, she's gonna. I'm not cutting any of this out. It's all staying in. We're live, by the way. We have 1,000 viewers. We're live.
Amazing. That's that.
Where's
deserves,
the chat box?
That deserves a crowd cheering.
Wow, she used it. Wow, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah,
wow.
You know, I'm using something that you don't usually use. That's what makes me different from you. Is that I like to if there's an opportunity in front of me, I take it.
Ooh, that's good. Wow. Look at you go. Yeah. This is a good little, practice for her when you start your podcast. Yeah.
You know, I've always kind of wanted to start a podcast. Never pulled.
What would you talk about? What would you talk about?
Life, you know.
Life? Okay, I like that because that's what so you would just keep copying me. Zoe Zab Plus and you talk about life because that's what all mine is about. Talking about life.
Probably not.
Okay.
I think mine would be a little more interesting.
Would it?
Yeah,
okay.
It would be. It would be interesting.
Who would you have as guest, huh?
I would have anybody, just like you. Oh. Wow. See, look. Wow, she's blowing it. Oh my gosh, I'm not blowing it.
Yeah. No, it's okay. So why don't you lead us into what you wanted to? What was the main thing you wanted to do here? Because she seemed pretty confident on this.
I was. Okay, let me just say.
Yeah.
You guys don't go too hard on me. This was very last minute.
It was. Decided we were supposed to do this tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow, but suddenly
things came up.
Yeah, things came up, and my time was cut short incredibly.
Yes.
So everything is. I'm like winging it right now. I'm just like going with the flow with it, riding the wave.
Wow,
know?
She's doing great.
But you know me and my amazing big brain creativity brain. I quick thought of something in the shower, you know, and I like to do my research before I do anything. I like to do my research, and you know, I studied your podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And by studied, I mean I've only watched 2 or 3 of them.
Okay, which ones?
But
the ones with your friends in it, which usually is how it goes.
Yeah.
So which ones?
Caleb's.
Okay.
Jella's. I watched half of Darren and Jana's, and then yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So you did your homework.
I did do my homework.
All right, yeah.
And you know what I noticed from all of them, Ethan? Is that we never get to talk about you.
Oh, wow.
It's always about your guests, which makes sense. Which makes sense since you are the host of this show.
Yes,
but
yeah.
I think it's time for Ethan's audience, his fans, to finally get to know the real Ethan Hahn.
The real Ethan Hahn.
Yes. So last night I had Ethan take a test. And it is, pretty sure, maybe if you're up to date with the trends nowadays, you might know what this test is. It's called an MBTI test, which is a Myers-Briggs type something. I just know the top part, the 2 letters of it. But basically, it is there's this theory that there are 16 personalities, and you take a test, and you get put into one of those 16 personalities. And what's funny is that Ethan here has a very predictable personality type. So predictable that JC and I were able to predict his personality type. And I'm not obsessively crazy about MBTIs. You know, like how those girls can be or not girls. I don't want to generalize.
Yeah,
but
it's 2022. Come on.
Yeah. Sorry.
Everyone's
My
being their
bad.
thing. Yeah.
But you know how those people who are just really obsessed with zodiac signs and like
Awful.
crystals.
Garbage.
Whoa. If they want to
astrology's bull.
Listen. I respect any and every and whatever. If you guys want to believe in zodiac signs and crystals, by all means, go ahead.
Garbage.
Because sometimes these zodiac signs,
Doo-doo.
they like low-key sound. They look.
Astrology
valid.
fake.
You know, people. If it really applies to you,
Yeah.
you're obviously gonna want to not admit it because you don't want to believe in it.
I'm a Sagittarius.
See, he knows his own. He knows his own zodiac.
Of course I would. I need to know. When I was born, I was amazing.
Ethan, you are an ENFP, and you're a campaigner personality. Oof. And so, as like that, I mean, sounds pretty obvious. Like you have a campaigner kind of like personality.
Main character. Right.
It says that you're friendly and outgoing.
Right.
You're devoted to enriching your relationships and social life.
Look what I'm doing right now. Wow.
You're a very sociable
I gave
person.
her. She's the star for the day.
Yeah, and like beneath your sociable, easygoing exteriors, you have a rich, vibrant inner life with a healthy dose of imagination, creativity, and curiosity. A campaigner simply wouldn't be a campaigner.
Damn straight.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
makes
you
perfect
like
sense.
you like to do videos, videography. You do podcasts. You're pretty
Mm-hmm.
creative, pretty curious. You have a nice imagination, I guess.
Amazing. Wow. Wow. I'm flattered. Wow. This is actually a really nice podcast. Wow.
Yeah. You know, this is the audience needs to know more about you. They need to know more about their host.
Yes.
What's the point of
my favorite color is blue?
Okay.
Wow. That was. They don't want to know that.
No. Maybe not that one. That one's like. That one's just off the surface. Like
off the surface.
You could ask anybody
People
what their
want
favorite
the
color
deep
is.
stuff.
Yeah,
the deep
like
stuff.
Like the reason I feel like if you know someone's MBTI, you can like communicate with them more effectively.
Yeah.
Because like no, I'm not saying your MBTI is your whole personality, but that is what I'm saying. And I think these are pretty accurate. You know, you get to know the personality type of the person that you're talking to. You can talk to them more effectively, more efficiently.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, I was reading all of this and it seems just like you.
Makes
like
sense.
There's this one paragraph that says, seemingly in the blink of an eye, people with this personality trait can transform from an impassioned idealist to carefree figures on the dance floor. Now tell me I'm not wrong.
Oh.
Tell me that's not wrong.
On the dance floor?
On the dance floor.
I kill it on the dance floor.
That one I highlighted. That one was like,
that's the best one.
That is top.
Are you a dancer on the dance floor?
I am not a dancer
I don't recall. No, have I had the chance to see you go on a dance floor?
No, because I like to stay away from the dance floor.
Why? Come on, you need to embrace that more. Can you freestyle?
I can't freestyle.
What? You can't freestyle?
I can't freestyle, nope.
What's your okay, what kind of music do you like to dance to?
I'm not actually a dancer. I like to just lie down and listen to music.
So the most funkiest dance could be going down. You're like, I'm having wait at school dances. Okay, what are you the type just get in a circle and they do Gangnam Style? Everyone looks at you. They're like, hey, you should do it, Zoe.
No. I don't.
Is your uncle?
I don't do like I'm not the person in the mosh pit. I'm the person creating the mosh pit.
Oh, that's
or like
good.
Actually not creating, but like being a part of the mosh pit.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've been talking to JC a lot, haven't you?
I have been talking to JC.
Yeah, there's a lot of confident energy coming from you. Yeah.
See, JC and I, we're like this. We're like,
wow. I heard there's a lot of bonding over camp. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so much bonding over camp. JC and I are tight. We're like sisters at this point.
Oh wow, I don't like that. That's not good for you.
Like she knows a lot. Surprisingly,
she's gonna brainwash you. Yeah.
No. She's not gonna brainwash.
If you're gonna have anyone as role model, like I'm here. Like I'm much better than her.
Definitely not you. Definitely not you. Nope. No.
Yeah.
But okay.
Keep going.
Jeez, Ethan. Get me off topic here.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm being a bad guest. Yeah.
Anyway. So, I searched up some MBTI memes.
Okay. Wow. Okay, this is where we're going. Okay.
They're actually kind of funny. So I'm gonna read.
Make sure you screenshot all of those. I'll put them up for the people.
I actually did screenshot all of them. I saved them
and then send
all.
those to me. Yeah. And
yeah. So
we'll describe them too.
Let's see how accurate this is. You know.
Okay.
Like some of these are like real life scenarios too. So if something ever like this ever happens, just know that these MBTI results, they're actually pretty accurate. So this might actually happen in real life. I'm just warning you guys.
Wow.
If anything like this happens in real life, just know I'm calling it right now.
So anything we're about to see on the memes is something that could happen to me, I would do.
It's like it's in a situation. This is how you would react to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay. Let's see how accurate it is. Yeah.
So the first one, drama is happening, and then here are the options: tries to get in between and stop them. That's option 1. Option number 2, unbothered, does not give an F. Number 3 is confused. Number 4, watches while eating. Number 5 is a part of the drama. And number 6 is the one who started the drama. Now, Ethan, where would you place yourself?
Say those last 3 again.
Watches while eating, is a part of the drama, and is the one who started the drama.
It's one of those 3. Guaranteed one of those 3. One who started. Okay, can we add more details to it? Like, who's fighting?
Okay, let's say.
Who are the 2 people fighting? Yeah.
Let's say.
Like, who are in relation to me? Who are they?
Okay. Let's say Glenn and Caleb are fighting over who the better singer is. And they're going at it. Like, Glenn brought out the guitar, and Caleb's over here like he's singing his heart out. He's going off. He's singing Hamilton. Yes. Glenn is singing.
Okay, yeah.
Glenn's got the Hillsong worship on.
Waymaker, yeah.
Waymaker.
Closing his eyes.
Gyra.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'm seeing them argue, and again, I'm gonna say the last 3 one more time.
Okay. Watches while eating.
Yes.
Is a part of the drama, and is the one who started the drama.
The one who started the drama, probably.
You think you're the one who started the drama?
I think I'm probably the one who started the drama.
Well, you actually are one of those 3, but you're actually another one. You're is confused and watches while eating.
Watches while eating, because that would be the second thing.
I can definitely see it.
Because I feel like that would be the follow-up. I would probably start it and then sit down and eat and then watch it. Because I'd probably be the type that if I saw both of them, like, yo, who's the better singer between the both of you? Then they would start, going for it, and then I would sit back and eat my pancakes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see the is confused one. Like, I feel like you would like walk away for 1 second, and then Glenn and Caleb were going at it, and you're just walking in just like, whoa, what is happening?
It'd be a very Christian battle, and I would be like very confused.
It would be really funny, but you'll whip out your camera anyway and just be like, wait guys, I have to get the angles right. I need you to like, wait Glenn, can you like turn your head right here?
Yeah. Wow, that's a good Ethan impression.
It is a good. Yeah. I'm good with my impressions.
Mm-hmm.
The next one. This one, I'm interested to see. Wow. I'm interested to hear this one.
Okay.
So the scenario for this one is after a breakup.
Okay.
And so here's the first reaction: screams and breaks all the stuff that has something to do with their ex. Number 2, cries until the room turns into an aquarium. Number 3, a whole bunch of nothing and emptiness. Number 4, revenge. And then number 5, all of the above in that order. Now, which one do you think you are?
There was revenge, and then go back. What was the nothing and emptiness? It's just like a hollow shell.
A whole bunch of nothing and emptiness.
Which I guess would mean I'd be so emotional. I'm full of nothing and emptiness, or I wouldn't care nothing and emptiness.
No, you just feel like after a breakup, you lost the whole part of you, and you just feel so empty and alone, and nothing matters.
At least I would pick
You are right.
Wow.
You are right. That's you.
100%.
You're a whole bunch of nothing and emptiness.
That's impressive, actually. Okay.
It's really interesting.
In my heart, that's exactly how I would be.
That's what it says.
Wow. It knows me well.
Yeah. And here's another one. The excuses you make all the time. Number 1, excuses for not meeting a deadline or excuse for being late again. Number 2, excuse for not going to hang out with someone. Number 3, excuse for other people's bad behavior or excuse for turning down someone who likes me gently. And then number 4, no room for excuses in my life.
Okay, say it one more time, all of them. Say it one more time.
Yes, so number 1, excuse for not meeting a deadline or excuse for being late again.
Yes.
Number 2, excuse for not going to hang out with someone. Number 3, excuse for other people's bad behavior or excuse for turning down someone who likes me gently. And then number 4, no room for excuses in my life.
So I'm trying to understand this one. So which one would I use the most?
Yeah, like it's like, you know how you make excuses?
Yes.
Which excuse do you make the most? Just okay, here, I'll break it down into simple terms because these are like whole paragraphs.
Sure, yeah.
Number 1 is excuse for being late.
Yeah.
Excuses for not wanting to hang out with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Excuses for someone's bad behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 4, there are no excuses. You tell it how it is.
Not wanting to hang out with someone, I would say.
You're right.
Shut up. That thing is crazy.
No, there's excuse for not wanting to hang out with someone. You're actually in the middle. Your excuse for not wanting to hang out with someone, and then excuse for someone's bad behavior, which I can see because you did say in Caleb's episode, you're an open-minded person.
Yes. Yeah.
I believe that can sometimes be problematic.
It can be. 100% it can be.
I feel like
if someone
just,
is acting up,
yeah,
I'm willing to, be like, hey, it's okay. Or it's okay that they did that.
Yeah.
Because X, Y, and Z, and everyone be like, no, X, Y, and Z is pretty bad. But we should stay open-minded.
Exactly. Yeah, that's definitely
that would be me.
You.
That would be me. Yeah,
oh
yeah.
My gosh.
To an extent, but yeah, that's crazy. So far, it's been pretty accurate.
So far,
accurate, if anything.
Like, I'm telling you, these MBTIs, they're
wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, the next one, MBTI types and their wallpaper, your phone wallpaper. So the first one, beautiful scenery, aesthetic. Number 2, their favorite meme, zoomed in, and then number 3, themselves.
It's myself.
Are you serious?
It's myself, yeah.
Are you okay, that one was the first.
It's myself. That's a movie poster of me, yeah.
Oh my
Slaughter
gosh.
Beach, yeah.
No, this one, you fit in their favorite meme zoomed in.
Oh, no.
Well, no, okay,
No,
but
okay,
okay. You guys know that one picture Ethan posts every single time on Instagram on a holiday.
Oh, we can talk about this. Okay, yeah.
That's like I think of that one. I feel like you post it so many times that
It's
you might as well just make it your wallpaper at that point.
It's tradition. People think it's me. People think it's my dad, which is bad. And I tell
them,
them,
that is so bad.
I tell them it's not
That
either
is
of us.
so bad.
Which I'm going to explain this again. Maybe I'll clip this out for the tradition now. But again, I post an Asian Easter bunny every year. And I've been doing it since 2014 because I thought it was funny, and it's for every holiday. Because I'm a funny guy, I'm a comedian. Every holiday. So when you started seeing it, you're like, oh, you didn't think it was me though, right?
I did think it was you. I was like, am I supposed to be seeing this right now? I feel like I should have my eyes closed. I was like, listen,
I've lost followers.
Yeah. When I first started following Ethan, I was 17. So now think about it like,
but that was like,
I'm
wait,
a
hang on.
minor. And I'm seeing this.
Are you 19 or 18 now?
I'm 18.
You're 18. It was a year ago, guys.
Yeah.
It was a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah, a year ago. Yeah, and a year ago, I was a minor.
Wow.
So.
They're like, oh my God, she's seeing Asian Easter bunny guy. Crazy.
Yeah, I know,
Crazy.
and I thought it was you.
It's not me, everybody. It's literally, it's tradition.
Who knows?
Every holiday.
So, MBT types in horror movie. So, based off of there's a lot of options for this one because it's for each MBTI type. Okay. So I'm just going to skip to yours specifically. You're ENFP. So you're the one who figures out who the killer is a little too late. Oh. So you're the type to be like, everyone figures it out. Everyone figures it out. And then you're just in the corner, like trying to connect the dots. And then all of a sudden you're like, guys, I know. Oh, that was probably really loud. But you're just like, fine. Guys, I figured out who the killer was. And then everyone's just looking at you just like, you're like really.
Because let's say in the movie I was separated from the main crew, and I'm trying to like. And by the time
not even that you were separated. You just aren't paying attention.
Oh! So I was with the main crew when they all found out. I was just dozing off.
Yeah, like, you're just in your own world. You know, you're just.
Wow.
You're in Ethan land. You're Ethan Hahn land.
I don't know if I'd agree with the thing that I said. The main character who survives and gets the girl at the end.
Actually, let's figure out. Let's see which one is the one. Wow. Who survives?
Yeah, what is that for? I think I would live everybody.
These all are very negative. There's the one who dies first.
No, you know what? Actually, I talked to JC about this. I mean, okay, that thing gave the spiel, but I think I'd be the guy. It's like found footage movies. I'd be the guy with the camera that's recording the whole thing and is talking behind the camera.
Yeah.
But then I would probably die at the end, and like the main character would take the camera over, really injured, and be like, and then they would die. So yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
See, so Ethan might die after this podcast, and I might take over.
Yeah.
And if you see me in the next podcast, just know.
Wow.
Stuff went down.
She's taking over from here.
I am taking over from here.
Yeah, I'll just schedule. Yeah, I mean, I'll just give you my schedule and then die, and then you'll interview the next few people that are supposed to come on.
I'll volunteer myself as inheritor of I'll inherit all of your
Zoe Zab plus
assets.
Or you could call her podcast because people fall asleep while they're listening to it.
Wow, that was so.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Top tier. You should.
Funny joke.
I don't understand why you decided to go into videography podcast. Maybe you should just do like stand-up comedy or something.
I've always wanted to do stand-up comedy. That'd be great. Yeah, I just don't have any material. My material's like coming off the dome in a natural conversation.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that. I can see
that's why I like doing these podcasts. I can be funny in the moment,
Funny. Let's emphasize that. Funny in the moment, but not funny all the time.
I am funny all the time.
No, you're not.
I am literally the funniest in our whole friend group. Out of everybody. Name someone funnier than me. Go ahead. And I will say if it's a contender at least. Contender.
Who do I find pretty funny? I think Hannah Abad.
Hannah
Abad is really, she's funny.
Absolutely not.
Shout out to Hannah Abad. No, if you have her on the podcast,
I did not expect you. I thought Matt Chua or something.
Oh no, Chua is just...
Chua's hysterical.
Choo is just... I don't know.
Choo, that's what they call him. Wow, Choo.
Choo. No, I just call him that because it's just like Choo.
Choo. Yeah, like, I'll call him Choo. I'm going to edit a photo of his face on Thomas the Choo Choo Train now.
Yo, please do that. Please. You know, no. The thing about you, Ethan, is you say these things, but you never do them.
I know. You know what's funny? That's so funny. That's so funny. She just called me out because I was listening to Kayla's podcast today and watching it. And I kept saying, we're going to put this up, and I never put it up.
You only put one
it's laziness. It's laziness.
Oh, my goodness.
It's laziness because... as I'm editing, listen, when you're editing these hour-long podcasts, you don't want to keep going back and forth through each minute. So I forget people. But you know what? In this podcast, I'm putting every single photo up, guaranteed.
Good, because the people came here. You gotta give the people what they signed up for.
Yeah.
They came here to see these pictures of them edited.
It's a podcast, by the way. These are audio based. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, I know that they are audio based, but like the people who actually take the time to look up your name in a YouTube search bar and click on your video, they deserve to be treated.
They're pretty disappointed, like you were.
I was very
It's crazy you called me out on that because I called that literally today too.
I was very disappointed. I was actually really hurt. I was like, man, I would have loved to see these pictures.
I put up some footage of the boat. I put up the footage of the boat.
Oh, and that was...
You know, I'm gonna do better. I'm learning. No. This is good. This is good. You called me out. Now I'm gonna always make sure to put the...
Gotta put him in his place. You know, his fans are disappointed. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm like speaking for all the fans out there, all of the Honners out there.
The Honners.
For all the Honners out there, I got you guys.
I think Zoe just made that official. We're gonna name everyone Honners now. The fans.
Honor. If you watch if you listen to Ethan's podcast and watch his podcast on YouTube, you are a Honor. Congratulations. Let's have crowd clapping.
Everyone just tuned out. They're like, no, absolutely not. We're not going to be Honners.
I know.
I think it's good. I like that.
Yeah. No, getting back on topic.
Yes, because we've gone way off here. Yeah.
We
had one more, right?
One more.
One more, right.
We're like 50 minutes in.
Yes.
One more topic. One more meme. So it is the MBTI types as high schoolers. And yeah, these are all over the place. Like it's for every single one. But for your MBTI specifically, it says spends most of the time with INFP, but still manages to be friends with everyone. So an INFP person, they're more like introverted.
Yeah.
You're like introverted people. Yeah.
So like hangs out with an introverted person.
You hang out with introverted people. Yeah. Because like I would assume you like to hang out with introverted people because you kind of like to be not in a bad way. You like to be the center of attention.
No, 100%.
Like you like the attention.
No, I think the perfect example, Gilbert and Cisco. They're two of my favorites, and I hang around them a lot. And they don't try fighting it. You know, they don't try fighting me for the energy. You know, it's just kind of like
they're very introverted people.
Yeah, and I just kind of sit around them, and I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and they're like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, you okay? And I'm like, there's no contest. So that's why I do it. I enjoy it and I get the attention. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You seem like the type of person the spotlight is always on you.
Always on me. It's hard.
And it's not a bad thing. Actually, fun fact, Ethan, for the longest time, I thought you were Korean.
You thought I was Korean?
I thought you were Korean.
I'm part Korean. I have a little Korean in me.
Are you freaking serious?
Yeah, I do.
Shut up.
I have like 25% Korean in me.
Oh my gosh. No, because like Ethan Han is a Korean last name.
I'm all Filipino.
You're why are you lying to me right now?
Yeah.
Han is a Korean last name. From what I believe, I don't know, but it's a Korean.
She's so scared. I know it's a Korean last name. Let's go with that. No, I'm just kidding. We don't know.
It's a Korean name or something. And I don't know who told me, but I think it was when you first started coming to the church a lot.
Yeah.
Someone told me there was this Korean dude.
Someone's a Korean dude? Yeah.
Who was like coming to the church or something. And then you popped up.
Yeah.
And so then I'm just like, he's Korean? Because he looks pretty Filipino to me. He looks very Pinoy.
Well, no, yeah, 20% Korean, so yeah. But do you know where my middle name is from?
Where is it from?
It's from Star Wars. It has nothing to do with my mom's maiden name or anything. So again, what I tell everybody, I think I've said this on the podcast before. My first name is Ethan from Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise's name, and there's Ethan because it was popular at the time I was born, and my parents liked it, so they were like, "Oh, Ethan's a good name."
Yeah.
And my middle name was supposed to be Ronde, my mom's last name.
Yeah.
Because that's traditionally how it's supposed to go.
Yep.
And my dad was in the room, and he said, "No, I think Han would be cool because that's Han Solo from Star Wars."
Oh,
and
my gosh.
She lost the battle.
Oh my
and she said
goodness.
yes. And look, now has been born this Ethan Han screen name that's cool now. People
How does it feel?
Ethan Han.
Your name was literally just
Movies.
copy and pasted from.
Wow. Some would say creativity. Some would say I'm a movie star, Hollywood.
I think
copy and pasted. That's good.
Copy and pasted. Stolen. Your name.
You know who's gonna love this podcast?
Stolen.
JC. Yeah, she's gonna eat this up. Yeah.
JC and I are one person.
Wow, she's like controlling you right now. Is she an earpiece telling you what to say?
Yeah, I'm her puppet, and she's just like controlling me.
Yeah, that's scary.
You gotta make sure. I'm trying to ensure this is for your guys' own safety. If Ethan comes back, if Ethan is sitting in this chair in the next episode, unsubscribe right now.
Oh no!
I'm warning you guys.
Wow.
It's all just gonna go downhill from now.
No, why? Because this is the peak of the show. You being the host.
I don't want to say that because then people will be like, "She's so cocky."
Yeah. Oh, let's play the Instagram. Let's play the Instagram story from last night and see who's really cocky.
Guys, don't listen. Don't dig
you know
too
what?
much
Just in
into
case, hey, this is for future Ethan. Just in case you're too lazy to put it up, I'll just pull it up right now.
Oh my goodness, that's just confidence. What? I can't have any confidence.
Zoe says she can host a podcast.
I can host a podcast.
Oh.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, y'all.
Okay.
Sing it over.
Okay, hang on.
It's time for a new generation.
Oh.
Someone who's better.
No. He's not an option. Yes, it is. I am an option. I am an option.
There's only one option.
Ooh, exposed.
Are you done?
There's only one option, and that option is me on the spot, caught on the spot. Dang, you just lost all your supporters.
Ethan put me on the spot
Yikes.
that night. I have an explanation. It was I was put on the spot.
It was because Jella's episode was boring, and she wanted to hop on.
This is in no way.
Wow, it's an attack on you,
This is not
Jella.
me. This is no, Jella.
Next
don't
time, the
think
both of you will
attack.
host together. There you go.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Jella, I say we
and you can teach her a few
combine
things since you were talking
forces.
smack. Yeah. You were talking smack on her.
Like the one thing that I noticed from Jella's episode is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like she was jumping on topics like here and there.
100%. She was going all over the place.
We were doing this.
We were. It was mainly because of me too, because you were trying to stay on it, and I was definitely
For real.
I was throwing it off with the ube and like the horror movie stuff. Yeah, 100%. But
I had literally had this all planned out in my head. We were just gonna be strictly talking about MBTIs.
yeah.
And so here we are talking.
Well, that's part of the magic of this podcast, It's like we're going down one hallway, and then when you make all of a sudden, someone sucker punches you, and you're like, "Ow!" So now you go another hallway and like a different topic, but then you find your way back to the old hallway.
Well, that is definitely one way to put it. That is definitely.
Yeah, it's an adventure. It's like you're getting punched in the face on this podcast.
It definitely is an adventure.
It's like, oh, okay, they're gonna be talking about this.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about like ube all of a sudden? Yeah. And it's like, oh no, they'll go back.
That's a good point.
But I want everyone to know if we do go off topic, we'll find our way back.
All right, now to get back
There we
onto
go.
now to get to the real reason why these people are watching right now. One thing about your MBTI, Ethan, is that you are an idealist. Can you confirm or deny that? Or do you see yourself as an idealist?
Define idealist.
Okay, so you have like a world that you kind of live in, that you kind of reach for. It's like a goal of yours.
Yes.
This specific world that you see yourself becoming, that you want to become in the future.
Yes.
Like this is basically like your dream world.
Yes. That's my personality.
There you go.
That's me.
You are an idealist.
Yes.
For campaigners, romantic relationships are beautiful and exhilarating, an
Yes.
opportunity for two souls not only to explore the world together, but also to connect on the deepest of levels. Doesn't that sound like you?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
it's 100%. Yeah.
What if this people like these, there are like single ladies out there tuning in and hearing this, and they're just like, oh my gosh, that's what I want in a guy.
Yeah.
I'm doing you a favor right now.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. Okay, there we go. This is a good way to.
I'm helping you out right now.
I'm gonna clip this out and put it on Tinder. They take videos
exactly.
now.
You might as well just cut this part and move it to the front so that they can hear it off the top.
Yeah.
But many campaigners harbor a deep longing to share their lives with another person. As a result, these personalities may feel a bit empty or uninspired when they're single. When their dedication to relationships is admirable, campaigners may need to guard against investing too much of their sense of self into their relationship status.
Wow, that's really good.
So that is something you need to look at.
That's accurate. What did it say again about like not being in a relationship and how they feel? Because I'm about to relate the hell out of that.
As a result, these personalities may feel you harbor a deep longing to share your life with another person.
Oh wow, that's 100%. I could cry right now.
Yeah. And if you're single, you might feel a bit empty or uninspired.
100. Wow.
Do you feel uninspired right now?
Well, no. Well, no. There's times. I will say there's moments because I always feel inspired when I do stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it with people that are supportive of it. But then there are moments where I'm just like, when I'm not like recording or like, or it's kind of in the editing process, and I'm just like, it would be cool to do this with someone that I like in a relationship with, that type of thing. Because when I see myself record other people, it's like, okay, everyone's like friends and family, but where's that relationship?
With the relationship,
and that's where I start feeling a little like uninspired, like, oh man, like, because that's probably the one thing bugging me is not being, it's weird. Okay, I'll open up. That's probably the one thing bugging me right now is like, I'm pretty happy with everything going on, but it's like not being in a relationship is kind of lame. I was like, oh, that's kind of booty, because I'm seeing like some people being in happy relationships, and I'm just like, oh, well, this is kind of lame that I'm not in one.
But you know what? I think Ethan, you're doing really good with your podcast and stuff as a single man. You know?
You're right. Yeah.
Like, would you even be able to talk about this stuff like this if you were in a relationship right now?
That's a good point, right?
You wouldn't be able to like relate to this if you were taken.
Exactly. Well, I think I mentioned it last night at the church. Like, someone said the podcast are like diaries for men or something like that. And it was kind of
funny.
It's kind of like, I guess maybe accurate, I guess. I don't know. Funny.
Instead of writing your feelings down, you'd rather say it.
I record it publicly on a bunch of people. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I want people to know about my problems. Yeah. But no, this might work out. Because again, we'll clip this out and show it, and the girl was going to be like, oh my God, he's so dreamy. He's the best. Wow.
Interesting.
I want to,
Let's hear about you fanning the flames. So, when campaigners are interested in someone, they rarely hold back. Okay. All right. This is a note to all of Ethan's female friends. Ethan, with this personality type, so Ethan, he tends to fall hard and love easily.
Wow.
And they specifically and they emphasize that they fall hard. Do you fall hard?
Yeah, sure. No names, but hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah, that's pretty bad.
Campaigners shower their new flame with affection.
Hide it.
You hide it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty bad. Well, no, I hide that. When I fall, I hide the falling part bad. Well, when we say fall hard, like it's falling in love with the person, like falling hard.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, I hide the part where I get upset that it didn't work out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, you hide that.
That's the part
classic.
I hide,
that is
which
classic
is bad.
campaigner.
Yeah. I hide that part. I try to tell people like it's cool now, like whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm like I'll be in my room, sad music, sad 80s music.
No. See, now, like, we remember that one meme that we revisiting that one meme that we just did. Bad liars that know that they're bad liars.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they knew that you were lying at that point.
Oh, probably.
They definitely knew.
Probably then. Oh, that's a good, wow. It all links back together. What an eye-opening moment.
Exactly.
Wow.
Now, moving on.
Okay.
To find, campaigners shower their new flame with affection, trusting that the devotion and passion that they feel are real.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. At least the times I've had the opportunity to do it. Yes.
Wow. You're an optimist at heart.
Yes.
Practical challenge.
And when I do get the opportunity, I'll probably keep trying to do it again too.
In the world of dating games
and
rules, campaigners' willingness to throw caution to the wind can be a breath of fresh air. I don't know what that meant.
Say it again.
In a world of dating games and rules, campaigners' willingness to throw caution to the wind can be a breath of fresh air.
Caution to the wind. What, like being risky? I
I
guess.
have no idea.
Yeah.
If anyone, I feel like
Yeah,
Tina,
we're both
I feel like
lost
Tina
here.
could probably interpret that because
Tina,
she's an
yeah.
English major. I feel like if anyone can interpret that,
Yeah.
let Ethan know. I feel like
Yeah.
this would be good for him.
This is good. I think people will like this. I think people like the relationship stuff a lot. Yeah.
For better or for worse, not everyone can match this personality type's ardor and intensity.
Whoa.
Maybe you need to tone it down a little bit.
Yo, wait,
What
that is
if-
crazy.
Maybe you're overwhelmed.
Because that's like one of the, okay, I'll open up here too. All right, this is good. We're getting deep now. Zoe's doing good now. Wow,
Doing
This is
good,
She's
doing
doing
good.
good. One thing I do tell people,
Yeah.
this is like been a recent like realization too. Again, kind of because read that one more time for me. Read it one more time. And I want to.
For better or for worse, not everyone can match this personality type's ardor and intensity.
Wow, that's so good. Okay, so literally, yeah, I was like venting to a few people saying how I feel like I have to tone it down to like not because I feel like I'm so extra and like the people that I'm probably interested in are like,
They're like
he's a
little
lot
overwhelmed.
and I told people I'm like, oh, I think like at hangouts or something I'm gonna just try to be quiet and like cool and like not me.
Yeah.
And then everyone always tells me of something, so like, no, be yourself,
Yeah,
be yourself,
be yourself.
And I told myself, I'm like, it was like a really sad moment. I'm like, I was seeing the guys who were in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like cool, calm, collected dudes. And I
Yeah.
noticed me, I was comparing them to me, and I'm like, man, I'm really loud and boisterous. But for me, it's like, that's the only negative I see in what I do.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah,
the rest
yeah.
is pretty positive. Like, people like to have me around. I get to do things that
You're
I like
like
to
the
do.
life of the party.
But the issue is, the life of the party isn't always the guy that gets the girl.
That is true.
Because the girl sees that and they're like, oh, well, he's so fun. He's so cool. And they want to hang out, but they never want to take it to the next level because they're like, but that 24/7, I don't know. Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah,
the issue.
that is true.
And I mean, I like to say I want to say I'm not that 24/7. Maybe I am. But that's what I told myself. I'm like, okay, maybe I should tone it down and stop being myself. And then everyone's like, don't do that. But I feel it's the only way to do it.
I think I think you shouldn't tone it down and be yourself. I think you should be yourself. Personally, I think you should be yourself. And then if the girl is really interested in you, if she really wants you, she would go for it. She would want to see the deeper you.
That's what-
I
yeah.
think it's common sense
Yeah.
for people to know that what a person shows on the outside isn't fully who they are on the inside, you know?
Wow. Look at her go. Wow.
Like I feel like
No, sure, yes,
a lot of
100%,
people, like,
yeah.
no. Everyone puts on a mask that they show to everyone, like
Yeah.
in the world. That's just what you do. You put
Yeah.
on a mask because there are parts that you don't want the world to see, and
Yeah.
that's for everyone. That's respectable. And so, if you're really interested in someone, I feel like they would be brave enough
They
to
would go
want to
right.
go
Go out of the way to be
to
brave
see who
and
you
do
are underneath
Yeah.
that mask.
Yeah,
That is.
the only. Yeah, I think I just haven't ran into that person.
You haven't, yeah.
just haven't ran
The
into
world,
that person.
the world is really big, Ethan. Like there's
Wow.
definitely
There's so
there's
many
definitely
people.
gonna. There's
That's what I told
definitely
myself
gonna
too.
be
Like, there's
someone.
so many people out there.
There's a lot of people
Yeah.
out there, and there's gonna be at least one person who will want to see you without your mask. But
Mm-hmm.
in order for them to do that, they have to accept who you are with the mask on first.
Ooh, she's
Yeah.
good. Wow,
Yeah.
wow, you're coming back.
You have to, yeah.
That's good.
You can't.
Wow,
you
well
can't.
done.
You can't meet someone and
Well
then
said.
automatically like be like, I want to know all your deepest, darkest secrets, and I want you to open up to me. You can't do
Yeah.
that. You can't.
Yeah.
You have to like. You kind of it's like a kind of like you're mining for gold. You gotta
Yes.
pick at the outer layer first.
Yeah.
You can't just go straight
See
into
that? Listen,
it.
everybody. Wow, 18 years old. Zoe's killing it right now with this relationship advice. If someone's listening, they're like, okay, Ethan, yeah. No, but then that's really good. Seriously, in all seriousness, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that it said that because that's 100% how I feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
See, this is why MBTIs are like they're really accurate.
But leave a comment down below. It's like, should I stop being myself, or should I play it cooler though? You know, because there was a few times I was like, maybe it was funny. I was trying to test it a few times, like a few
Yeah.
hangouts where I was like, all right, I'm gonna just come in. I'm not gonna do like the typical hey. I was gonna come in, sit down, be like, hey,
Yeah.
and it's hard. No, it's actually like naturally I just can't do it because when I was at this certain thing, I sat down and I was trying to be cool, quiet, and then someone brought up a topic, and I was like.
And you kind of just like jumped onto the
Well,
topic.
I held myself back, but it was hard. And I'm like,
See, if you're holding yourself back,
Yeah.
then it's not. Then it's.
it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel natural. But here's the issue.
Exactly.
When I do jump on a topic, I look like a lot, and then that's what draws certain oh, I guess the girls away, or the women I'm be interested in away, because they're like, oh, why he's so like.
Maybe it's.
I don't know. Maybe it's just I haven't seen them met the one yet. Maybe that's just really what it is.
I feel like no, because sometimes you'll surround yourself with people and they'll give you the same reaction. But if they give you the same reaction, most of the time it's not really you. It just so happens to be that those people are all really similar in their own way, so they'll have a similar reaction. So if the girls that you hang out with are already friends with each other, then they're probably gonna have the same reaction because they're friends. They share similarities. Yeah. But sometimes you just have to get out there and like, it sounds really like cliche, but you really have to get out there and mingle with different people. Yeah. Because different people will show different reactions. And if you're getting the same reaction from the same people. I mean, sometimes
that's a big reason why I like going to new things. Yeah, I'm like, oh, who am I going to meet here? Maybe there's fresh faces, and then we can see how they react to me. Like, I'm always confident I'll make new friends, but then in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, I meet someone though. That type of thing. True. That is true. Yeah, that's always got to be in the back. I feel like that's what a lot of single people keep in the back of their mind. Like, am I going to meet the one here? 100%.
100%. But like sometimes I feel like it's when you're not expecting it that it actually happens. Yeah. So like, don't try it. That's
what everyone tells me. That's what everyone tells me. Yeah.
Just have
I think
fun.
like the mini Ethans in my head are like stubborn. And they're like, go. They're like pushing the pedal down.
The more you keep thinking that you need to like tone your true self down, the more fake it's gonna be, and then the more it's gonna look really unnatural.
And I need to keep telling myself, because there are moments where I still try to tone it down. I'm like, don't do that, because that's not you. Yeah. It's not you. But because again, my personality's got me pretty far in certain places. Like it really has. So I'm just like, well, it's been doing this, so I think, you know what, I'll just wait till the right person sees it. But again, I was in a hole for a while where I was like, I need to like chill out, because I think like this is my downfall, but it's not. Yeah.
You know, don't get. I feel like a lot of people, when they start like getting in their 20s and like going into their 30s or something, they start getting like pretty desperate to find the one. Yes. And I think that desperation is what leads to their downfall, and it's kind of what makes them like not find the one. Yeah. And like the one thing that keeps me going sometimes is I think of my own parents, because they actually didn't meet each other till their late 30s. So wow. Yeah, they didn't meet each other till their late 30s. Okay. They were like long distance. They knew each other for 3 months, and then they got married. Not even dated. They knew each other. They met.
3 months and then got married.
3 months. Ooh. And then they got married, and they were also long distance. So my mom was in New York and my dad was in Delaware at the time. So and then at the time there wasn't FaceTime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's even more impressive. Yeah.
So like if you ever get really like sad, or like you think you're not going to
think about other situations,
just think about my parents.
Sure, that too.
You know what I like? It's funny. I tell my mom, I'm like, I'm going to make sure I date a guy for at least a year before I get married.
At least for me, that's my philosophy too. At least a year.
At least a year.
A year is even like still too soon.
But then I also joke around that it is too soon.
Yeah, it's way too soon.
I like to joke around with her, and I'm just like, if I decide to get married to a guy that I've only known for 3 months, you can't say anything to me because that's what you did. I'm just like, I'm copying off of you. Yeah, yeah. I'm hopping on your wave.
It's tradition, right?
This is like, we're gonna make this a tradition. Right. You meet someone and marry them within the 3 months that you knew them.
Exactly.
And then look at them now; they're still married.
Yeah,
19 years strong.
I think every story is just different. I think the issue, not even just for me, but I think for a lot of people at this age too. I think what the issue we run into is we see other people succeeding. I think the issue a lot of it, not even just with relationships, what we can do is compare. At this age. Yeah. Comparing at this age is the worst thing. It's the downfall to me when I come to relationships. I see people like happy, like doing that and this that, and I'm like, man, I want that. But then it's like, you know what? Like, it's just God said not your time yet. That's what it is.
Gosh, amen. God said not your time yet.
And that's what I always like to. I'm like, yo, it's God's plan. It's God's plan.
God has perfect timing.
Like he's probably looking up there like, just relax.
Yeah, like
just wait.
Calm down. He's got someone in mind.
Little do I know he's up there. He's like 20 more years. 20 more years.
20 more years.
Like, wait a minute. That's not cool. Gosh. But no, I think you just kind of have faith in it too. You gotta put your faith into it.
You know, like sometimes I think about. Well, I mean, I'm not at the age where I'm desperate to be in a relationship.
Sure. Yeah.
But I think like one thing that I like to think about is like, what are those people? What can those people who are in those relationships? What can they not do because they're in a relationship?
I think about that too sometimes. You know, like what is holding them back? Right.
What is something that they?
And there are a few things that you can pick out. You know, there are a few things you can pick out that maybe they wouldn't admit, but you can look at it and be like, okay, well, hang on, maybe there are some pluses right now.
Sometimes
to being single.
A lot of people, when you ask them what do you wish you could have done if before you got into a relationship or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
They usually won't say what they really want to do because
Mm-hmm.
then they'll make them seem kind of bad because
Yeah.
they're in a relationship. They want to make the other person happy, which I respect.
Yeah.
But like, there's definitely some things that those in the relationship wish they could have done before they got into a relationship, or they wish that they could still do, but they're in a relationship.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's like, you don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. You just like,
Yeah,
like
that's
okay.
what we all have to realize. Like, and I always try to trick my brain to thinking I do, but I'm like, no, you don't.
You
Yeah,
really
yeah.
don't need to be in a
Yeah.
relationship to be happy. Like me, I want to get married when I'm 30.
That's my goal too. 30.
My 20s, I want to just travel. I just
Sure,
want to
yeah.
travel the world. I mean, I'm gonna.
What's your number one place?
I'm like number one place right now.
Where are you trying to go?
I really want to go to Italy.
Oh, yeah, that's number 2 for me. That's number 2.
Very basic.
No, yeah.
But everything in Italy is just really pretty, and that must sound like really touristy of me. But let me be a tourist.
I know,
once.
100. Because again, that's number 2 for me. Japan's number 1.
I really also want to go to like South Korea.
Hell yeah.
Seoul.
Hell yeah.
I want to go to Australia.
Yeah, Australia
is really nice. I also want to go to Venezuela. I really want to go to Venezuela.
Have you crossed anything off your list? Like, that has been on your list? Like, where have you gone?
So I've actually been to South Korea, but it was only for like a 14-hour layover.
Okay, yeah.
So it wasn't too. I was there. Yeah, I was there. I went to Myeongdong. Like I shopped. I have a hoodie from South Korea actually.
Nice. You would blend in perfectly there. Yeah, you would blend in perfectly.
Oh my gosh, I don't actually. A lot of like East Asian people, or like the people that I work with who are primarily like Chinese people, they'll tell me that I don't look Asian. But then I hear like from like friends and family like who are Filipino, and they tell me I look really Asian.
But they say overall you don't look Asian at all.
Then
what do they say you look like?
They say that I've gotten Latina. I've gotten Latina a lot. They tell me that I look Latina, which makes sense because my dad is a quarter Spanish.
Okay.
So
I guess I can kind of see it,
yeah,
but
it's
it's like Asian right away for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, I'm just whatever.
I see that.
I'm living.
Just whatever.
I'm flowing. I'm going with the wave.
I'm a little bit Korean and I'm a little bit African too.
Ooh, interesting. You know what you should do? You should do a podcast. You do like you analyze your 23andMe.
Oh, that's one I thought about.
Like,
that's definitely one I thought
like
about.
That.
Yeah. I just gave you a huge opportunity here.
You gave me you gave me the opportunity to just talk.
Yeah.
I do like talking.
Wow. But now people know more about Zoe. I feel like when people see you, like, we don't know much about Zoe. Now we know about Zoe.
What do you know about me?
Actually, we didn't. Yeah, you asked all the questions about me today.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? We're going to kind of dive deep into your MBTI.
My MBTI.
When you're the guest next time here on the show.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
And you can bring a friend.
I can bring a friend.
Who you bringing? Which one?
Who am I going to bring?
Which one you bringing? Who are our mutual friends? Who are you going to bring?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to... Ooh. That'll be a to be continued.
Ooh, to be continued. Wow.
Like a bunch of people popped up in my head.
Ooh, okay.
I can't say just one person.
Oh, okay. She has favorites.
We'll see. Wow. I do have favorites.
Not Hannah Abad, though.
Whoa.
She's not coming on.
I would love to go on a podcast with Hannah Abad.
No, you just said she was funny. Almost as funnier than me.
She is funnier than you, without a doubt.
No.
She's so funny.
Hannah Abad is not funnier than me.
Hannah is so
funny.
funny.
There's no way.
She
hasn't made me laugh once.
Because you don't talk to her.
Nope.
You don't talk to her.
Yeah, but like in those small increments, she should make me laugh.
No. If you and Hannah were standing on stage and you guys right in front of everyone from GSBC and you just had to talk and make people laugh,
I would win.
Hannah could do absolutely not. Hannah would do it unbothered.
For the record, for people who don't know Hannah Abad, she's like what, 6 years old? How old is she? What, she's 12?
Actually,
I don't know. We don't know her age.
Like
13, 14?
14.
She's a child.
She's 14.
And she's saying she's funnier than me. Wow. Jella's sister, by the way. So you see how unfunny Jella is? So you get the same energy with Hannah.
No, Hannah is really funny. No, people like see, now look at you. You're judging off of the surface just because she's Jella's younger sister, and you know Jella, and you're thinking, oh, she's just a mini Jella. No, Hannah is different than Jella. She's so funny.
Okay.
All of the Abad sisters.
You know
different.
what? Now we're gonna have an Abad sister podcast and see how funny they are.
That would be so funny.
That would be annoying. I think.
Cut Amy out. Amy would ruin the whole entire thing.
Why? How so? Wait, why? How would she ruin it?
I can't say it. No,
because they were on air.
Well, no, okay. So I'm actually gonna expose Amy a little bit because she was just.
This is another one of Jella's sisters, by the way.
Amy is just. She can be a hater sometimes, but I texted, so Zach, Matt, Glenn, Hannah, and I are in a group chat, right?
Okay.
And I texted this group chat yesterday at like 10 p.m. I was like, catch me on Ethan's podcast. If you don't watch it, you're fake. Amy says, I'm fake then.
Oh, oh wow,
like,
Amy!
Dang,
wow, she's
like,
never invited
dang.
on this podcast.
But
wow.
you definitely should have a podcast with the Abad sisters.
It
that
would be pretty good.
That would be a show.
It
that
would be pretty good.
Very,
the
very
Abad
funny.
sisters, yeah.
The Abad sisters on a podcast.
Zoe's a true hunter. This is why I had
True
Zoe
hunter.
host. She's cool. Unlike y'all.
I'm a cool person.
Dang.
What can I say?
You know what? Yeah, they're like out of your crew. Yeah. The Abads. Bottom. So bottom barrel.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
goodness.
next crew. I'm gonna have the Matts and Zach on the couch.
The Matts and Zach. If the Matts and Zach
If the Matts and Zach
come, please let me host it.
Yeah. Oh, you want to?
I want to host it. That would be hilarious.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
we're
would
all
be good.
we're all
You
the
gonna
same
have
age.
tea on them?
I know, because I grew up with Matt and Zach.
Yeah.
Not Chua. I grew up with
Yes.
Matt and Zach. And so that would be interesting. I've actually always, just to sit down talk with them, that would be hilarious.
Have you ever had a sit down talk with the boys?
Actually, I'm not.
Oh, see what the heck? See now, this will be an opportunity to bond with them.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
it would
you'll
be
be there.
It would be really funny because then Chua
You can
would
help
be in
lead the
it.
children's cast. Yeah, there you go. The children's cast.
You should just have me on as host for like younger
The
audiences.
younger audiences.
The younger audiences.
That's actually not a crazy idea.
Yeah, you should
Not a
have me
crazy
have
idea.
me host the younger audiences.
The younger
like, you just
audiences.
call me
Wait, hang on.
anytime.
But I mean, I'm pretty relatable.
The Matts and the Zach.
The Matts and the Zach.
Matts and the Zach.
Mm-hmm.
No, that would be really funny because I never grew up with Chua, but Matt and Zach know Chua, and because they
Right.
went to school with him. So
I want Chua on purely for his voice. Can we talk about his voice?
his voice. What is there to talk
Well,
about?
his accent. You don't hear that. That
He does-
weird.
he d-
that
he d-
not weird, but impressive accent. He talks like it's like okay. Hang on. I'm gonna try to impersonate it here, Chua.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
So when I see him, like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, yo, what's up, Ethan?
No,
Yo.
he does. He's exactly like that.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
He's
And so example, all right. So I was with him yesterday during the VBS prep, and then he was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, Ethan, feel my hip bone, man." And I was feeling his hip bone. He's like, "You feel that? I broke my hip bone." I was like, and he started shaking his hips. I'm like, "That's crazy. How'd you break your hip bone?" I was shaking my hips like Shakira.
No.
Yeah, he was
Oh
saying
my
something
gosh.
like that.
It's
yeah.
so funny because at camp, Chua was doing this dance. I have to show you. Now, please put this in. If there's
shaking my
any
hips.
video, if there's
I gotta
any
put
video
this one in? Okay, yeah,
that
yeah.
you should put in, it's this
Now
one.
now
You have to put this
Chua
one.
has to come on now.
Because he was I don't know, he was dancing to this Spanish song.
Okay.
And it was literally just hips.
Yeah.
Like it was all his hips, bro. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was actually Do
you have the video?
So fun. I do
And
have the video.
Let me see it, and I'll put it
Here.
up on the screen. I swear.
Okay, let me turn up. You have to hear the song too. It's so
Let me just
funny.
see it from the
It's so
distance.
funny.
This is at camp.
Is that cute?
Wait, that's so good. He's so good. Was this like this had to be like 2 a.m. or something?
It was 2 in the
Yeah,
morning.
I bet. You guys look like that's 2 a.m.
It
energy.
is.
Wow, Chua, those are some skills, man.
Those hips don't lie.
Those hips don't lie. So I'm watching the moment he broke his hip like Shakira.
Oh my god. It gets better. It gets better. It gets better.
Okay. Oh, he dropped it down. He threw it back. Yo.
He's so funny.
Okay,
It
Chua,
was
you have to come on
hilarious.
okay, he has to come on. It'll be a first. Come
He
on
is-
and
Chu is
recreate
so
the
funny.
dance.
He-
Yeah.
No, you need to have him.
No, JC was
recreate
telling me,
the
she was
dance.
like, because I always make a joke like, oh, I wasn't there at camp, like the comedy was down. And she actually pointed out, she said, no, Chua, he was like, he was carrying the funny, like he was.
fun.
I was like, oh,
So
okay, okay.
But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in to Zoe Zab Plus. I
Yikes.
forgot his
Wow, it's right there. There's a sign right behind me.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope this if you fell asleep, I hope it helped you fall asleep. If you were listening for the funsies, I hope you enjoyed listening for the funsies. And if you guys wanted some tea, I apologize because there is no tea was spilled today. But if you guys want me to come back, tea will be spilled, and I can promise you guys that for sure. We will be spilling tea. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, and make sure to like, share, subscribe, and unsubscribe. Sorry, not subscribe.
Whoa.
Unsubscribe.
Whoa.
Unsubscribe from Ethan Hahn Productions, and make sure to tune into my portion of the podcast again next time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed.
You're supposed to pass it over to the guest, and they say bye.
Well, it's about the host, isn't it? People have heard your voice too many times. We don't need to hear from you again.
Okay, you know what? I don't want to say bye to them.
All right, you hear it from me, guys. I'm saying bye to you guys because I'm the only person who seems to care here.
Wow, she did a good job. Look at her, guys. Wow, big round of applause. Press the button. Big round of applause for Zoe, everybody. She did a good job hosting. All right.
Oh, shoot.
Wow. And she, by the way, she was using the new mic and the new chair. Wow, look at that. Wow, we have little upgrades in the studio. Small upgrades,
Of course. Look, I blend in with the mic and the chair.
Yeah, you blend in with it. You're very small.
This is my hostess
We might have
fit.
to digitally zoom in when I'm editing this, yeah.
Yes.
But there you go. All right. Well, now we have to do some fake talking like they do in the talk shows. Yeah.